around, you stubborn old mule. First, you gotta get their attention.
Planet Earth. It has sustained us for thousands of years, with plenty of food, water, air, and an abundance of natural resources. But because of man's greedy abuse, our once beautiful, fertile, lush, green home doesn't have the same luster that it once did. We are beginning to witness and experience the effects of man's greed and misuse of Earth's resources.
Did Orwell really mean 2014 and 1984 was only a code year? Orwell warns of economic interests claiming peace from outlawing atomic bombs, while Big Brother is generating fear among the people and conditioning them to be in a constant state of war with doublespeak thoughts for the sake of profit by the military-industrial complex.
Brothers, we are at war with the people of Eurasia, the vile and ruthless aggressors who have committed countless atrocities and who are guilty of every bestial crime a human being can commit. They have laid waste our land, destroyed our factories, looted our homes, massacred our children, and raped our women. They have tortured and killed the wounded and prisoners, contriving lingering and horrible deaths for those who fall into their hands.
If we could get past the realities of what has become a very corrupted political system in America, you will discover the biggest welfare recipients on the government budget are the corporatists that former President Eisenhower so wisely advised us to watch out for when he said, "Beware of the military-industrial complex." Of course, George Orwell, in his 1984 book, said, "Big Brother will do it to us with doublespeak and mind manipulation of the masses, making us believe facts which are not true."
Long live Big Brother!
The very foundation of the United States has been shaken to the point that our constitutional principles are now in jeopardy. In order to move ahead with new innovative technology, infrastructure, and sustainability, we need truthful answers and truthful solutions.
Others see the world as it is and ask themselves why. I see the world as it could be and ask myself, why not?
What was that quote you just read?
That was a quote from a book, A Dream That Needs Building, that I wrote in conjunction with the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation some years back, and it's a quote of Robert Kennedy.
I have a quote for you. I believe it was President Harry Truman who said, "The only thing new under the sun is the history you don't know." What can we learn from history?
History shows us that there were architectural and engineering feats from thousands of years ago that we only still dream about today. History does recycle itself, and we want to showcase some of that in the Paradigm City, show people what is possible and what can be done.
Think about what man has achieved throughout the ages when working together for a common goal.
imagine what we could do with today's technology.
Your point is well taken. With our technology today, we have some of the leading scientists and engineers of the world, as well as architects who have come together to develop the plan for the Paradigm City, CHAYAH.
What do you mean by Paradigm City?
A paradigm is an example for others to follow. We use best technologies, best planning. People can borrow from the ideas. They can see the truth of the technologies in action in an identified area and follow the things that they wish to copy.
Mr. Voorhees, I know that you wrote A Dream That Needs a Building. What is this book about?
That's a description of what is needed within a model city to be that paradigm for other people to follow. It was done in conjunction with the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation.
I know you wrote the book We Are a Nation. Why did you write it?
I think we'll learn that the government cannot solve our problems for us, and we have the vote and we must use it. There must be truthful answers gotten to the public, and that's the purpose of this book.
What causes all the confusion about alternate energy and its uses?
Take a look at some of what has been withheld from us. Take a look at all of that money and propaganda that comes to buy our government. The following cuts from research scientists will only give you a hint of what is available and has been for over 20 years.
Now is a time for creative people to come together to demonstrate what a great potential mankind has in fulfilling the needs of humanity. Even people who like things the way they are, deep down inside, know that we need a new way of doing things, a paradigm shift toward sustainability. Sustainability in every way. So, how do we go about making it happen? We need to point people toward a shining example of an ideal place, a city on the hill, an emerald city, where sustainable practices are like second nature.
So where do I go to learn more about this new model city?
You can learn more about all of the planning that has gone into this by going to CHAYAHcity.org. We're beginning to assemble a lot of information about the design and plan for CHAYAH, for the new technologies, and for the new sustainable economy that we propose to showcase. Now, CHAYAH, in this instance, you would pronounce, or you'd expect to pronounce CHAYAH. The CH makes a K. It's an ancient word that has been around for millennium, and it's almost universal. CHAYAH, CHAYAHcity.org.